on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We'll see the Charlotte Hornets defending home turf in the Eastern Conference. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look to start the season. This team matched up so well during the regular season last year, splitting their 4 games. This should be a terrific battle.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
And we're watching 2 teams looking to make that next step, Greg. I mean, they want to break out of this middle of the pack thing, prove they can do some damage.
Chris, this is what we've been waiting for. Opening day, everyone starts with a clean slate, and optimism is high.
There's optimism for every team, even the ones in the middle of rebuilds. And for the fans, I tell you, this is the best day ever because everybody's team is undefeated, and it's possible for anyone to win a championship. We're not in February, the doom days of February, where fans have their head down because the record kind of shows them the reality of the situation. So right now, this is for the dreamers. This is for the fans to root their teams on. Optimism is abundant, but it may not last that long for some teams.
Good perspective. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Bledsoe and Snell teaming up in the backcourt. Giannis is down low with Lopez. And it's Middleton in at the small forward.
No, you can't lay that pass in there any better.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside, Batum.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And he makes that one.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. Perfect 3-for-3 start.
Here's Walker. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Here's Williams. Lays it up off the glass.
Wonderful concentration from the agile Williams. He's terrific at getting whatever shot he wants down low.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Great look, but off the mark. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Batum, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. A shot by Batum, no good. Williams against Bledsoe. The 11-footer, that one good for 2.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Outside, Walker. Knocked loose. Hernan Gomez passes to Batum. Over in the corner, Lamb. Batum trying to break loose. No good from Lamb.
Well, it's a confidence shaker when you can't hit a wide open 3 like that.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lopez sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Lopez, you know what?
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
Now here's Bledsoe. Nicholas Batum unable to get his shot to go. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Walker. 4 on the clock. Count that one. Bledsoe's got his second basket.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, look, when you're giving up that type of height, you use your quickness. It's just that simple. And it's also a matter of skill.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Count it.
And Williams uses his athleticism yet again. A remarkable penetrator.
With the floater. No good from Bledsoe. Hornets trail by 3. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach James Borrego. David, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, I asked him what the strategy was offensively, and he said, look, we want to avoid having to take so many outside shots. They want to exploit what he described as a mismatch inside. He said, we have the talent down low to make things very difficult on those guys, and we're going to use it. Evan?
Thank you, David. C-Web, one area where the Hornets really improved last season. Offensive rebounding.
Oh, yeah, they've been good on the defensive boards for a while. But when they added Dwight Howard, suddenly the second chance opportunities begin to pile up. I mean, I don't know if they can maintain this without Dwight Howard, who's one of the best rebounders of his generation.
Walker's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Walker. No good from Bledsoe. Charlotte's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Lamb, good.
And you can't leave guys open around Walker, I'll tell you that. He sees when the defense is overcommitted.
Antetokounmpo against Williams. Down low, here's Lamb, and Lamb slams it home.
Well, when Batum, Kevin, spots a wide-open teammate, he zips the rock to him quickly. Just exceptional vision.
Here's Bledsoe. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
Oh, this first quarter couldn't be going much better for him. 4 for 5 from the field to get things cracking.
Outside, Walker. Lamb with the ball. He has 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession.
Looking here at some numbers for Batum. Some last season stats for him. Last season chipped in 11 points per game. 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come. I mean, I don't always like the 3 on the fast break, but the D was set up well inside.
Zeller dishes to Walker. Buries the long-range jumper. Walker's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hornets.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine, Zeller can send your shot back.
No good from Bledsoe.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Teardrop shot. He lays it in. 8 points for Lamb.
That lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting like he has so far.
The Bucks have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Bledsoe kicks to Snell. Middleton outside. And Lopez has it in the corner. Back to Middleton. Over Lamb. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Lopez. Middleton's got his second basket of the night. Charlotte trailing. They set the pick. And there's the pass to Lamb. Poked away. There's the 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Zeller grabs the board.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop still should have went for something better than that, though.
Bledsoe passes to Lopez. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Ready to shoot once he catches it. Lopez has tremendous confidence in his scoring ability.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 6. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Over to the wing. And the wide-open shot from Bledsoe. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Zeller, a screen on Bledsoe. Picked by Zeller. And here's Walker outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bledsoe for 3. Zeller grabs the board. Hornets trail by 6. Outside, Batum. Great positioning on the putback. Zeller's got his first points of the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Down low. That's tipped. Here's Lamb. He's got 8. Floats one. And that one is off. Good D by Lopez. Steps back and fires. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
Here's Walker. Can't connect from short range. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action after this word. Well, there are a lot of letters that go into the spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
In a Greek way, you gotta say with a D, so it's Antetokounmpo. But in the Greek way, you say with the NT, like Antetokounmpo. Whatever you got, just say, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are going to stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
I'll tell you what, when you allow them to speed up the tempo, there's a good chance you're going to fall behind.
Kaminsky and Zeller are the bigs. Parker and Monk, that's their backcourt. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Kaminsky.
Yeah, thinking back to Kaminsky's first affiliation with the NBA, I mean, when he was 5 years old, his aunt and uncle worked for the Bulls. Frank had access to the practice facility when Jordan and Rodman were on the team. That's not fair.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Parker distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And Kaminsky, a great high school prospect out of Illinois, named College Basketball Player of the Year. Chris, maybe his time at the Bulls facility has paid off.
Oh, yeah, think about it. And guess what? Michael Jordan's Hornets drafted him 9th overall. But he has big expectations because of what he did in college. He's still making the transition from college 5 to the NBA stretch 4.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Brogdon against Parker. Stolen by Middleton. To the wing on the left. Here's Connaughton. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
I don't know if that was by design or by accident, but the D not paying any attention to it.
Zeller setting the pick for Parker. Kept alive. Zeller dishes to Kid Gilchrist, and it's sent back by Lopez. Feeds to Antetokounmpo. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Oh, they lean on him for a big portion of their scoring with a good reason.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul. Here's Kaminsky with the teardrop. Passes it to Kid Gilchrist. Kicks it to Parker. Picked by Zeller. Tipped away. Stolen by Brogdon. Here's Connaughton. Brogdon the pass to Antetokounmpo. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, top man is going for the jugular.
Charlotte calls timeout. Chris, when you're watching how a team is put together, what signals are you looking for that the pieces now are the right ones for that team to be successful?
Yeah, what I look for is balance of talent. Are you heavy loaded at the point guard position? If you have 5 point guards, it's usually not a great balance. But do you have guys that can specialize in their different areas? Rebounding, shooting, dribbling, passing. Do you have players that can space the floor that allows you to play the system that you want? Do you have guys that are engaged and have the ego and the pride to want to get stops on the defensive end? So with me, usually I see that it's a balance when you can kind of check off every box that you need to say, yes, we have what we need this season to get where we want to get.
Now the Bucks moving it up. Antetokounmpo running. Here's Middleton. Goes back up. And it's Antetokounmpo with the bucket inside. Antetokounmpo's got 18 points in the game.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Shoots from 14. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Frank Kaminsky, a finesse 7-footer out of Wisconsin. A high skill level, but athletically at a disadvantage most nights.
Tony Snell's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Kaminsky taken with the 9th pick of the 2015 draft. The Hornets were offered a king's ransom from Boston for the pick.
Yeah, I mean, the Celtics were after Justice Winslow. Offered 6 draft picks, including 4 first-rounders to move up. The Hornets weren't having it. And in hindsight, the Celtics are probably glad. And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kemba Walker helped lead UConn to a national title, but it took some time to hit his stride at the NBA level. He finally became an all-star, but his team is rebuilding in Charlotte. Mitch Kupchak is the new general manager, and James Borrego is the new head coach. Guys?
A terrific player, D.A., for sure. Thanks. Here's Monk. Count it.
And one of the more underrated elements of his game. And this is a guy that's always in control. Love seeing him finish even with the contact.
Now, here's Brogdon. Shoots, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now here's Parker. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Zeller, Monk, no one around him, kept alive.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Snell kicks to Brogdon. No good with the triple. Hornets trail by 11. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Parker. There's the 3. Sinks the triple.
That's the awareness that Gilchrist has out there. Excellent at knowing where the open man is.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Brogdon's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going at one another.
And the Hornets call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And he converts the layup. Brogdon's got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee. Hornets have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Outside for Batum. And once again off the mark by Charlotte. Milwaukee's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Offensive rebound. Snell, the pass to Ilyasova. And got hung up on the dunk. Quite enough elevation there, I guess. Here's Lamb. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Brogdon from the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Walker with a clean look. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Walker's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Charlotte. The Bucks shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Brogdon against Walker. Lobbed in the pass to Ilyasova. Nails the baby hook.
Yeah, another first-year head coach who came up through the ranks as an assistant. James Borrego had been an interim head coach for the Magic in 2015, but he was quickly told that the permanent job would not be his.
And talking about Borrego leaving Orlando, and in some ways turned out to be a blessing.
You're right, Kevin. I mean, he spent the next few years in San Antonio as an assistant to Popovich. His second stint as an assistant with the Spurs. The first time around, though, he was part of the two-time championship team. This man has winning in his genes.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Hornets. Now, here's Brogdon. He has 7. There's the screen. Pass to Connaughton, to the paint. Here's Maker. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Bucks. And so he makes both from the line. Hornets trail by 11. And here is Lamb. 10 points for him. Pick by Zeller. Good on the triple. And that's 13 points for Lamb.
You have to love the ability of Lamb to hit jumpers off screens, curls, V-cuts. He can be a hard guy to stick with defensively.
Dellavedova kicks to Maker. The shot, no good.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop still should have went for something better than that.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Dellavedova dishes to Maker, and the dunk by Maker.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Well, that's just a good example of why the score is what it is. I mean, they need to protect the rim a lot better than that.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 20 points, 2 steals, and 9 rebounds. Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
Well, a specific thing that impresses me about Giannis, the ground he covers in just a couple of steps.
Ain't no doubt, want to know what I'm about. Diamonds off in my mouth, princess cuts all in my chain, grain all in my range, dripping stains when I switch lanes.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to, just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, when you're trying to check a guy like that, you have to move your feet laterally, defensively. That didn't happen.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is down low with Lopez. Bledsoe and Snell teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And so here's Charlotte following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's Williams. Eric Bledsoe grabs the miss. Milwaukee leading by 9. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Bledsoe. That one, no good. Hornets shooting the ball at 42%. One thing that's added a little pressure to Lamb's development, Chris, his link to James Harden.
Well, yeah, maybe the most important trade piece received back from Harden. I mean, it's taken Lamb a while to develop. He's coming around, though, but Harden, of course, perennial MVP.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Right side, Williams, stolen by Bledsoe. Here's the break. There's the lob into Kumbo.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. To the inside. That's it, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Hernan Gomez.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
The shot's good from Lopez.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And the Hornets call time here. Chris, when you were playing, you moved between a couple teams. What's the hardest part about getting traded that fans may not understand?
One is your ego. You don't want to usually leave. If you didn't ask for a trade, you don't want to leave that town, that city, the fans, or your players that have become friends. If you happen to be a parent, think about it. Your kids may be switching schools in the middle of the year. What if you have a kid that's in his senior year of school and you have to be traded and you may have to take the family with you? So many just tough situations for individuals and for families. The bond you develop with fans and the city and players, members of the organization is very strong. And so it's a lot of times it's shocking and hurtful. It's how quickly can you adjust because that new team wants you and needs you badly.
Good insight. Bucks leading by 9. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. There's the pick. Bledsoe shoots off the screen. Snell kicks to Middleton. Walker against Bledsoe. Lopez a screen. Bledsoe passes to Lopez. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. 8 points for Brook Lopez.
You know, and whenever Lopez is rolling like this, he's tough to contain. I mean, he's solid at converting in the pick and roll.
That's tipped. There's the pass to Batum. Back to Williams. Inside, Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Yeah, guys, and the finish is the perfect capper. I mean, taking it all the way to the 10.
And it's the Bucks on the break. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. A chance here to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for the Hornets.
And their guards really have done what they could to keep it close. What little offense they've been able to generate has come from the backcourt. They just need a little more balance.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Tony Parker subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Marvin Williams. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Williams. 6 points for him. Clock at 6. Here's Kidd-Gilchrist, and it's sent back by Lopez.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Charlotte. The Bucks also with the sub. Connaughton's checked in. Parker outside. Right side to Walker. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That's his second personal. Oh, man, you talk about making the engine run. Kemba Walker, he's the man. Lightning quick, stronger than he looks. I mean, this man is a competitor.
The Bucks making a switch here. Maker's checked in. And with Walker, the effort's always there. But, Chris, so is the production.
I mean, he has some of the best handles in the game. He's going to generate offense for you. He's a good bet for 20 or more points a game, 5 to 6 assists, and provides tremendous leadership.
Here's Parker. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Parker's got his second bucket of the night.
And how about Parker there? Incredible job with the handle and the footwork to get that one.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
And so it's Charlotte with it. They trail by 16. There's the pick. Outside, Walker. He kicks it to Kid Gilchrist. It's good.
Oh, it's crucial for Kid Gilchrist that he nails these shots. Always working on expanding his game.
Middleton on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. For three, Bledsoe. Walker with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
A shoot-first point guard, but he can also distribute. Walker, he'll force the D to make some tough choices.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 30 points in the game. Trains the three-pointer.
And they're going to have to pay closer attention to him beyond the arc. I mean, he's got 2 threes in this half, a total of 3 overall.
And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Hernan Gomez. Pass to Walker. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. From deep three-point range, that shot misses. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Lets it go with the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Well, his stroke has not been what they needed it to be, but looks like they're going to keep going to him.
Fast break now for Charlotte. Kid Gilchrist leading the charge, and that one hits back iron. Bucks leading by 15. Antetokounmpo passes to Maker. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Chris Middleton. Last year, getting it done. He's averaged 20 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, anytime this club needs a basket, he's their go-to guy. Just an irrepressible, prolific scorer.
And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. Yes, it is. For that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
When Walker gets out in transition, good luck. Running so quickly down the floor for these high-percentage chances.
Here's Bledsoe. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Frank Kaminsky picks one up. The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Bledsoe hits them both. Hornets trail by 14. There's Walker with the 3, and Chris Middleton pulls it down. Bledsoe passes to Connaughton. And Middleton kicks to Bledsoe. Shoots the 3. The shot missing. And Charlotte will come the other way.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Yep, that one goes. Walker's got 6 points in the quarter.
With his shot area quickness, Walker can usually carve out space from mid-range.
Bledsoe dishes to Maker. Henson with the screen. Bledsoe passes to Connaughton. Offensive rebound, Bucks. And the basket by Maker.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
That's part of what makes him a great player. His effort level always stays high.
Now Walker lets a floater go. That shot off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Bucks on top, leading by 14. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. We've got Jeremy Lamb. Batum is out there with Zeller. Then there's Hernangomez. And it's Walker in at the point guard. So that's the Hornets 5. Shot by Zeller, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Middleton can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Wasted no time on that one. 16 points for Lamb.
With range to go well beyond the three-point line, Lamb can force the defense to extend further out.
There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That's his first foul. Williams, he's checked in for Hernangomez. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Snell's checked in. No good there. Great D that time from Batum. Hornets trail by 11. Here's Lamb. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Connaughton kicks to Bledsoe. They get it back. Pass to Snell. Hinson in the post. He's covered by Zeller. Maker with the ball. He's against Williams. And the basket by Maker. And the Bucks lead by 13. And the Hornets with possession here. Outside, Walker. The kick out to Williams. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Well, it's all about a rhythm for a player like Williams. He's effective at shooting right off the pass.
Bledsoe against Walker. Bledsoe passes to Maker. And the dunk by Maker.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. There's Walker with the three. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Adding to his three-point total on the night. He had 3 in the first half. Now he's got his first one here in the second.
Bledsoe passes to Maker. Fast break now for Charlotte. And leading the charge. Batum, good.
Well, that just speaks to the confidence Batum has in himself. He likes to catch and shoot, Jay, because it catches defenders off their guard.
Here's Bledsoe, and the jam by Bledsoe.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Yeah, and that's when he starts throwing it down. That's when they're coming at you from all angles.
That's just too easy. I mean, you can't let him post you like that.
Well, yeah, you want to try to deny, take something away, but you can also see he's smart about his position.
No problems knocking that one down. 16 points for Thon Maker.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
And Lamb kicks to Walker. 13 feet away. It's stolen by Maker. Here's Connaughton, covered by Lamb. They set the screen, and it's Bledsoe off the drive. Maker passes to Connaughton. Now here's Bledsoe, covered by Lamb. Shot clock at 3, and that one's good from Connaughton.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Pick by Zeller. Batum dishes to Walker. Bledsoe against Batum. Pick by Zeller. Ball stolen. Oh, and here comes Bledsoe all alone. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. No good from Lamb. Maker kicks to Snell. Not going to go that time. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Outside, Walker takes the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Maker's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bucks leading by 13. Here's Bledsoe. In the corner, Snell with it. Maker passes to Connaughton. Bledsoe against Walker. Henson dishes to Bledsoe. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the basket by Maker.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Batum for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Batum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Batum is a volume three-point shooter. If he has any space whatsoever, he's pulling up, most likely connected.
Snell kicks to Bledsoe. Banked in off the glass. Bledsoe's got 21 in the game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Stolen by Bledsoe. Offensive rebound. Pass to Connaughton. Here's Snell. Here's Connaughton. Guarded by Walker. Connaughton passes to Henson. Here's Connaughton. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
Timeout.
And the Bucks lead by 16.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Charlotte calls timeout. Compared to when you were playing C-Web, how have the baseline skill requirements for the fours and the fives, the power forwards and the centers, changed, do you think, the most?
The ability to stretch the floor. It's a lot more emphasis on mobility, especially at the defensive end. And I don't think you can have a player who is a specialist anymore in the game. I've played with some great defenders, the Ben Wallaces, the Davis boys there in Indiana, but those positions are no longer valued or needed anymore. You can no longer be a defensive player that can't score on the other end. You have to be a player in the NBA now with the total skill set. That means mobility, shooting, dribble, passing. All of those things have to be encompassed, or there's a way to make sure to highlight you with the mismatch and take you out of the game.
Good documentation. I like that. The Bucks making a switch here. Brogdon's checked in. Here's Walker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Kemba Walker continuing the fine tradition of New York point guards. He should not go unmentioned when you talk about the NBA's best ball handlers.
An electrifying scorer. Walker, he'll burn you in so many ways.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Milwaukee. And without a doubt, Kemba Walker, one of the league's most entertaining players.
And enlisted at 6'1", and that might be a stretch, but he uses it to his advantage, staying low and almost dancing when he's out there attacking defenders.
There's the pick. A three ball. Shot clock reset for Charlotte. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Walker's got 6 points in the quarter.
And then Walker gets it going. He's tenacious. Feels like he could take on anyone.
Now here is Dellavedova, covered by Lamb. Maker kicks to Dellavedova. And the shot is long. Stolen by Henson. To the middle. Here's Brogdon. And no good that time. Nice D from Williams. Lamb dishes to Walker. And Henson sends it back. And he gets it back.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Going to the line.
Second free throw, no good.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated to miss even one free throw right now.
Dellavedova, the pass to Brogdon. Lets it go with a three. And that's good. Matthew Dellavedova for three. And the Bucks lead by 14. Hornets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Bucks.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
At this point, it's just icing on the cake. Terrific run, closes it out.
And the pass to Lamb. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Standing just over 6'5" with a 6'11" wingspan. Yeah, Lamb can be a difficult guard to defend when he sneaks inside.
Now here is Della Vedova. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Wow, this is just a huge road win. These guys banded together. Just an awesome performance.
Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
And the size Williams has allows him to rise up to these type of dunks. A terrific athlete.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.